welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Paula. On this channel, I create content about lifestyle, productivity, fitness, and skincare. If that sounds interesting to you, definitely hit the subscribe button down below and click the bell icon next to it. And if you do subscribe, comment down below I subscribed, and you can chat in the comment section down below. So I have completed my junior year of high school, which means I'm officially a senior in high school. In today's video, I thought it'd be fun, interesting, and helpful if I made a video about things I wish I knew before my junior year of high school, also known as 11th grade. So these are just like some advice that I have for upcoming 11th graders and upcoming juniors in high school. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. The number one thing I want to say as far as junior year is everything you've heard about junior year so far is true, but also false. That made no sense, but just hear me out right now. So if you have literally heard anything about junior year, it's the negatives. People saying it's the worst year of high school, it's the most stressful year of high school, it's just so hard. And yes, I agree that junior year so far is the hardest year of high school. It's also not as bad as people make it out to be. Junior year is hard, yes, it makes sense why it's hard. First of all, that is the year that you do all of your testing, your SATs. You have a lot of stuff going on in your junior year, and also colleges look at your junior year transcript because you usually apply for college during your senior year, so they don't really get to see the full picture of your entire senior year. So all they really have is your junior year, which is the reason people tend to say that your junior year is the most important year of high school. And I kind of agree with that. The first section is going to be academics. My number one tip as far as academics is please take your SAT in your junior year. Please take your SAT/ACT in your junior year. I, for some dumb reason, decided to wait until my senior year to take my SAT. I wish that I had taken it my junior year and just gotten it out of the way. Also, if you're not okay with your score, you can always retake it your senior year, but just taking it in your junior year just takes off a lot of the stress that comes with testing in SAT, and it's just a lot easier. Learn how to manage your time. Y'all, you guys need to stop procrastinating. I used to be such a huge procrastinator. I would procrastinate my assignments to the last minute, the last second. Manage your time wisely. Every single bit of time you have, use it wisely. Do your homework on time. Procrastination is really the thief of time. You may want to also consider taking some AP classes if your school has them. So personally, I only took one AP class my junior year of high school, which was AP Environmental Science. But you also don't want to overwhelm yourself with too many AP classes. So if you are not sure if you can handle the workload, consider taking at least one AP class and see how it is. Now I feel so much better that I took at least one AP class, just to get your feet in the water, and then your senior year, you can take more, 2, 3, more AP classes if you like. Be nice to your teachers. Be nice to your teachers. There's a lot of reasons why I'm saying this, but most importantly, because you will have to ask them for recommendation letters for college. Colleges will ask you for recommendation letters from your teachers. And obviously, if you are super mean and rude to a teacher, they are obviously not going to give you recommendation letters. They're not gonna write a good recommendation letter for you. So start right now, start building relationships with your teachers so that when it comes to writing recommendation letters for scholarships and for college, they are much more likely to write something good for you. Communicate with your teachers about late assignments. I'm so glad that I was openly communicated with my teachers during my junior year, especially my English teacher, because she just assigned a lot of assignments, and if you know personally that you are not going to be able to complete the assignment before the deadline, make sure you email the teacher at least 5 hours before the assignment is due, so that way they have a heads up. It's better to email them beforehand saying, oh, look, I can't complete this before the due date because of this and that, than doing it late and then making an excuse for that. That is just so much worse. So if you know that you probably most likely are not going to be able to complete an assignment before the due date, just email them beforehand, tell them, okay, look, this and that, and they will be considerate, especially if you are a good student in class and you usually complete your assignments. They will understand and give you an extension on that assignment. One thing that I'm very proud of myself for doing during my junior year of high school was creating a college list. I actually made a whole spreadsheet of like 5 to 10 different colleges that I was thinking about attending. And I'm really happy that I did that, because right now, my senior year, I don't even have to worry about that right now because I got it done during my junior year. So if you are a junior right now or going into junior year, I recommend that you make a list or spreadsheet of 5 to 10 colleges that you could possibly be interested in, and make a list of factors that will determine / help you decide where to go to, like housing, scholarships, SAT score minimums, locations, and just like those kind of stuff, because you really want to nail it down to like top 5 during your junior year. So your senior year, you don't have to worry about that, and you can just focus on writing your essays and actually applying to these colleges. Last but not least, in the academic category, is to volunteer as much as possible. I am so glad and happy that I volunteered during my junior year of high school, because colleges look at that also. And apart from just like college and stuff, it's also really important to be involved in your community and help out and actually know what's going on in your community. So I'm so happy that I volunteered, because it just shows how active you are in your community, and it's just really good to have that on your resume. Next category is extracurriculars. Apply for a leadership position in at least one club. If you watched my freshman advice video, I suggested to join as many clubs as possible in your school. So during your junior year, you probably have 1 or 2 clubs that you've been in all 3 years of high school, which makes you a good candidate to run for leadership positions. So as a junior, you've been in that school for about 2-3 years now. You kind of know your way around already, which also gives you, a good stance to apply for leadership positions in a club. Not only is it going to challenge you and make you a good leader, but it's also really good on college applications to show that you are a good leader and you take, action in your surroundings. Also, following that, you want to make sure that you participate in all your clubs actively. You want to be an active member of the club. You want to take action and do stuff in that club. I recommend figuring out your passion and what you actually like during your junior year of high school. This is one thing that I did not think about during my junior year of high school that I wish I had done earlier, is just figure out what you like. I say this because for most college application essays or scholarship essays, they will ask you about your passions, like what clubs are you in, what do you actually enjoy doing. It can be a sport, a type of, activity or something that you actually like. What is your passion? Figure that out earlier on. The earlier, the better. If you have not yet already joined sports, because joining sports just shows that you are a well-rounded person who is good in the classroom, but also on the field or, outside of school. So join clubs and sports to try to make you a well-rounded person when it comes to applying for colleges. Okay, I know I've mentioned college and applying for college a lot in this video, but I have to just say something. Make sure that you are not doing all this stuff just for college application. Don't make it don't just participate or don't just do stuff because of colleges. You want to make sure that you actually like it and you actually, like the stuff you're doing, because if you're writing an essay about a passion that you have that you don't actually have a passion for, the colleges, they can tell. They can tell. And don't just do it for college, because that is not all that matters in life. You want to make sure that you actually want to do it for yourself and not because of colleges or because it looks good on college applications. So if you've heard anything about junior year, it's very stressful and nerve-wracking. So I'm gonna give you guys some tips on how to not get burnt out and how to manage your stress during your junior year of high school. Number one is journal. Journaling can be very, very helpful when it comes to managing your thoughts. If you find that you're overwhelmed or just like anxiety driven, just take a pen and paper and write down your feelings for like half an hour or like 10 minutes. It can really help you stay relaxed and just like peaceful. Next up, talk to a teacher that you trust if you want to. Now, this is definitely not for everybody, but if you trust a certain teacher, come to them, talk to them about what's stressing you out, and let them give you advice on what to do next. And also, it's okay to skip a day or two for your mental health. I definitely had a mental health day during my junior year. I was just so overwhelmed with everything that was going on, and I took a whole day off, and I was totally fine and better when I came back. So if you need to, don't feel guilty for missing a day at school. Take a day or two off from school and just relax and like, gather yourself for the next days. And lastly, just have fun, because this is your junior year of high school. After this, you only have one more year before you are out of that school. So try to have fun and be with your friends, spend time with your friends, and just have fun, okay? It's not always about colleges and like doing something for your applications. It's also about making the most out of you where you are right now. Don't let high school pass through you, but make sure that you pass through high school. Alrighty, you guys, those were all the tips that I had for you guys in today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this video on how you can survive your junior year of high school. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. If you enjoyed this video, I'm sure that you will enjoy this video right here. Go watch it. I'll see you guys over there. Bye. Just ignore this whole thing. This entire table, just pretend it's not there. Just ignore it, please. Ignore. This is your junior year of high school. This is your last year of, no, it's not their last year. Calm down.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, hi, I'm Paula. On this channel I create content about
If you have not yet already, join clubs. If you have not yet already, make sure you join clubs.